Hello folks, RioNokage33 here with some more Final Fantasy IV. Last time we learned a lot about Golbez, didn't we? And now we're going to chase after him to stop Zemus in the moon. However, there is one more thing we still need to do. Alright, so there is one more optional dungeon, and I'm going to go tackle it. So, you've seen Leviathan, you've seen Asura, and you've seen Odin. Isn't there a particular summon missing? Anyone who's ever played a Final Fantasy game ever, you know which summon is probably missing. Unfortunately, I do not know how well I will fare against him, but yeah, I'll at least try. So there is this crater off to the side here. It seems to lead to some sort of cave. Yep. This dungeon, if I'm correct, this is where we need to go. And well, it at least is going to lead to someone very useful, let's put it that way. However, this dungeon is difficult. It is guarded by a very powerful enemy. Dark Sage, but there's no Dark Magician around here. Well, let's see if we can do it. Nope. I didn't think so. Worth a try, though. I never really understood why Kane has MP. Because he doesn't really cast magic. Alright. There are bosses in your path going through this cave. And they are some of the hardest bosses in the game, and very infamous bosses too. For anyone who's a fan of the Final Fantasy series. And no, these are just common enemies. They're not it. Unless they change how this works. Because I've actually never explored this dungeon in this version of the game. Ow. she's going to cast it before I get a chance to. Oh wow, they did it. Maybe this boss doesn't spawn in this version, or it spawns a lot further on. Here it is. Everyone's favorite enemy. And a very familiar one throughout the Final Fantasy series. Well, this is lovely. I hope everyone's enjoyed the Jamie getting his, Ryu getting his butt handed to him, the simulator. Yeah, why do I keep doing that? To be fair, it is Behemoth. So it has an item. Also, as you would expect, do not underestimate this guy because everyone knows how tough he can be. Ha! I didn't think that would work. Well, now he's stuck there, so I can just wail on him now. How do you miss that one? I know it would have been that easy. I would have done this earlier. And I know what you're thinking. Might be time to go retreat and heal. Do not do that. Because as soon as you do, you will have to fight the behemoth again. Now there's a few paths along here where you have no choice but to fight one though. Well, now I know that I can cheese the fight a bit more. I didn't expect Behemoth to be vulnerable to paralysis. Ooh, Lunasaur. Or Bone Dragon. You know what? Sure, I'll fight it. And another behemoth encounter. Yep. Okay, I can't run from these ones. There are some later on that you can run from, but I guess this is one example where you can't. You know, if you fail to make contact, you would think that wouldn't work. Well, at least I know I can cheese this guy now. Well, this will be less of a struggle. Okay, this isn't even fair now. I'm actually enjoying that, though. I had no idea that he was vulnerable to paralysis. Okay, that's actually funny. Ah, it's like a delectable fine gorgonzola. Here we go again. That time it didn't work. I guess I shouldn't expect it to work immediately, though. Because I haven't even casted any spells towards him. It'd be funny if it's strung together a never-ending set of counterattacks between those two. I'll get attacked with a shot. Not bad. Okay, I think the game's on to me now. Yeah, I think the game's on to me now. Alright, let's do this legitimately, then. Well, so much for a nice Gorgonzola. Alright. So I have to do healing the old-fashioned way? Oh, come on. A gold and silver dragon, huh? Yep. Alright. Okay. So you have enlisted the aid of Leviathan then, but powers such as his can be won without Light's gift. Only the ultimate trial can determine if that most sacred force truly rests within you. The trial of I, Bahamut, the hallowed father of the eidolons. Yep, as you would expect, there was one summon missing from the game, and now you know exactly who it is. Now, unlike the original game, you actually cannot cheese this boss fight. You can normally cheese this boss fight in the original because if you cast Reflect, you can actually reflect his Mega Flare on himself. Which is pretty funny, I gotta admit. So naturally I'm a bit on a time limit this time around. But by casting slow, you guarantee that things will go your way a lot better. Let's put it that way. So just throw everything you have at him. Don't hold back. Okay, good. I was running out of time. That was pretty tense. Your strength of arm and spirit is now proven. Should you ever require my aid, Rydia, it is yours to invoke. Speak but my name, Bahamut, and I shall appear. So yes, Bahamut. And yes, I am leaving this dungeon normally because I don't want to fight those behemoths again. which is completely understandable. I think there's another cave around here somewhere. It doesn't really serve any purpose, it's just the home to the Hummingways. Here it is. Though I wouldn't mind buying some items from them. Had a knack for naming things. Wow. Cover doesn't really do a whole lot. Ah, here he is. Let's say one of these is a shopkeeper. Okay. So, we're not going to get too far into the final dungeon. In fact, I think I'll just get there and then we're going to call it quits on this game because the final dungeon is basically going to take up that entire video. Or the next live stream, I should say. So... Now, we're a lot stronger against these guys, so it's not going to be as one-sided as it was before. Guarantee on that one. Ah, got my hopes up. Saw the item drop. Well, this might be a reveal. One thing I like that's a welcome addition to this game is that in this version, arrows are infinite. So as long as Rosa holds one arrow, she has infinite ammo. Whereas before you had to buy them in the bundles, but they were cheap, so meh. But at the same time, it shouldn't be that way, in my opinion. I always love how the crystal chambers just use the Final Fantasy main theme. Yeah, what I meant to do was to use a couple augments on for Soya, because then you... Alright folks, I think that's where we're going to end things off. We are now in the end of the game, and it is quite a trek, because as the crystals have mentioned, there are countless treasures that were dangerous to the Lunarians that were sealed within there. There are a lot of optional bosses ahead, and we fight all of them. So, until next time, here's Ryunokage33 signing off.